How do you move from $0 in your 20s to having a net worth of over $1 million in your 30s? This is what a lot of people consider rich, and this is usually what most people aim for in their lifetimes. They want to be millionaires, or they want to at the very least get to having a net worth of over $1 million. And while this is hard to do, it's actually very easy at the same time, because there are some steps that you can follow to successfully pull this off. So the steps are easy, but doing the work is hard. But if you want to, you can use this method and get yourself to having a net worth of over $1 million in your 30s. And this is going to be a lot easier than you think. So if you want to know about the steps that you can take to ensure that you become a millionaire in your 30s, then stick around to the very end of this video. Also, if you're new to the channel or you're seeing me for the very first time, my name is Ian, and I post videos here on YouTube every single day on topics relating to making money and personal finance. So if you'd like to see more of these videos, then give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. And also consider subscribing to this channel and turning on all the notifications. And that way you'll be able to get the updates every day when I post a new video here. Now, the first way to ensure you become a millionaire in your 30s is by taking full advantage of your 401k plan. And this sounds easy, right? And it is easy. However, this will require that you make the maximum contributions that you can. So as of right now, you can contribute about $19,500 per year to your 401k, which means you'll have to invest about $1,625 every single month. This is where it gets hard. You may have to make some sacrifices to be able to invest that amount of money every single month if you aren't a high income earner. Now, in addition to this, your employer most likely offers a contribution match, which means that for every dollar you invest in your 401k, they will then add another dollar up to a certain amount of your annual salary. In most cases, this is 4%, but you want to take advantage of this and a 401k plan, because 401k plans are tax-free until it's time to withdraw. And so this money gets to grow and compound tax-free all throughout your 20s and also your 30s, depending on when in your 30s you decide to retire. Now, to put everything I've just said into perspective, if you started a 401k plan right now with $100 and you invest $1,625 every single month, and you're currently 20 years old, then in 15 years, when you become 35 years old, you would have made contributions of over $292,000. That's a lot of money, but remember, 401k plans are investments, and so they grow over time, and a very realistic annual return is around 8%. So if this money grew at 8% per year, you would have benefited from over $256,000 in returns on this 401k investment. This then makes your total over $540,000. So at this point, you could keep going until you're 39 or into your 40s if you wish, but by simply taking full advantage of your 401k plans, you can get to 50% of your millionaire net worth goal by the age of 35 or in your 30s, and you can adjust this depending on your current age. Now, this is just one step. I'm going to give you a few more steps that you can take, and you can do them all, or you can use a few to get you to that millionaire net worth status or goal. Now, the next step here is to start a side hustle or side business or gig on the side that makes you extra income. And again, this sounds easy, and it really is, but this again is going to require some more time and sacrifice. Now, if you don't have any ideas on what you can do, I'll leave a link to 2 books below that have over 500 ideas to make extra money, or you can just watch my playlist of over 70 videos here on YouTube on making money. But the point is that you want to get at least one additional stream of income. Now, this is important because you'll need this money to make those 401k contributions we previously talked about if you aren't already a high income earner. And if you're in your 20s, you may be earning less than the average person. So you'll need all the income you can get if you want to become a millionaire in your 30s. Also, this side business needs to be something that you're very good at. And if you're not good at anything, then you can learn. But you don't want to make this your hobby, because you may end up doing something that you like, but you don't get paid enough for doing it unless it's YouTube. I consider YouTube a hobby which also pays. So if it's YouTube, then that works. But if it's any other business, you must be very good at it. Now, how much money should you make from your side gig for it to be worth your time? Well, you can't really put a number on it, and I'd say earn as much as you possibly can. But if you aren't making at least at the very minimum $1,000 per month from a side business, then I don't think you should keep on doing it unless you think that that income is going to increase very soon. Now, a very good business idea here would be affiliate marketing, since it only requires your time upfront, and then the income generated for years would be passive income, and you won't need to actually do additional work every day to earn more money. Now, ideally, you want to be able to invest all this money from your side gig or your side business in a low-cost ETF if you want to play it safe. And this way, you can get a return of around 8% just like your 401k. But with the investments or with this investment account, you don't have a limit on how much you can contribute per year. So if you can find a side gig that pays you at least at the very minimum $1,000 per month and you invest all this money, then you can in 15 years when you're about 35 years old have a total contributed of about $180,000 and also interest of about $150,000, which now means you have a total of over $340,000. Now, ideally, you'll want to make more than $1,000 from your side gig every month to invest, but at the very minimum, this is what you want to have. So now we've got about $890,000 from our investments. We only have about $110,000 to go to become a millionaire or to achieve a millionaire status. Now, another important step in this plan is to delay gratification, and this is by simply postponing spending on expensive items earlier on in life, because usually they depreciate and you already don't make a lot of money when you're young. This could be credit card debt to finance expensive trips, jewelry, luxury items that will keep you in debt, expensive cars, and this is a very big one because the average paid on a car note per month is now right around $600 or $500. Now, the average salary is around $50,000 or just below. Minus 30% for taxes, and you only have about $35,000 of usable money each year if you are the average person. And when you're younger, you may not even be making $50,000 per year. If your car note is $500 per month, this means that you spend around $6,000 per year on a depreciating car. And you also have to factor in insurance and other related costs. So by simply postponing a new car or a luxury car, you could sacrifice that money for your investments, take advantage of compounding, and in 10 years, you can get any car you want without it hurting your personal finances. So think about this one as well. Now, like I said initially, the steps are easy, but doing them is the hard part. Now, finally, the last step here to get you to over $1 million by age 30 or in your 30s is actually to purchase real estate. And I'm not telling you to purchase and rent or try to flip real estate. You can do that, but by simply purchasing a home, you can build equity in 10 to 15 years, which should take you to that $1 million mark. Think about this. You need somewhere to live, right? If you don't purchase, then you'll have to rent. Either way, you need to pay for somewhere to live. If you're not sure you want to stay in the same city that you're in, then renting would be better off. But if you can see yourself spending the next 10 years there, then you may want to purchase a home. Now, to make more sense of this, let's say you purchase a home at age 25 because you'll be working and investing very hard from age 20. So at age 25, you purchase a home for $200,000. At around age 39, and this is if you never make any additional payments on your mortgage, and also not factoring any appreciation of your home, and the average appreciation is about, I think, 3% per year. But without any of that, you'd have $110,000 of equity in your home by the age of 38 or 39. If you choose to sell the home and take advantage of appreciation, then you may be able to get out a few years before and still be a millionaire or have a net worth of over $1 million. Now, these steps are just the average, everyday, normal person steps to becoming a millionaire. And so if you are willing to sacrifice it, you can easily become a millionaire in 15 years or even 10 years if your income continues to go up each year. Now, this reminds me of the book, The Millionaire Next Door. And if you haven't read that book, I've left a link below to it. And I actually have a link to this book in all my videos because this book actually has the steps to becoming a millionaire based on actual data collected from everyday millionaires. The book is a study of what jobs they had, where they invested their money, what cars they drove, how they paid for vacations, even the spouses they married or chose. It's all in that book, so if you're seriously considering becoming a millionaire, I would suggest you get a copy of that book and read it, and I guarantee you'll be happy you did. Now, comment below and let me know what you're currently doing or working on to get yourself to a net worth of over $1 million if you aren't already there. And as always, I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like the content. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can get the updates every day when I post new videos here. Check all the links down below for free and helpful stuff. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow.